Why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Payton kicks to Harris. Oladipo dishes to Fry. Back to Oladipo. Will it go? Johnson with the block. And they're able to recover. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harris. No good with the layup. Toronto's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from...
Oh, man, that was a real
Hark it up.
Boy, what a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
You know, Steve, never a better time than the third quarter in my mind to get the momentum going your way.
It's stolen by Lowry. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And that one is stuffed right through.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Here's Payton. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. A new group in now for the Raptors. Anderson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hansbrough comes in for Johnson. Williams, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And the Raptors with possession. 11 unanswered points for him. Outside Williams. It's deflected. Stolen by Gordon. Ridnour passes to Fournier. Toronto grabs the miss. DeRozan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Hansbrough, that's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
And Orlando has possession. The Raptors getting the bucket. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
And the defense paying instant dividends. Fast break basket.
Yeah, that transition was immediate. Didn't waste a second getting out on the break.
DeRozan in the corner. Pulls it up. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys. Not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Raptors out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
Coming up next Monday, November 17th, Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls go up against Blake Griffin and the Los Angeles Clippers. Make sure to catch it.
Patty cake, I'm the baker's man. I bake them cakes as fast as I can. And you can tell.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. Hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
And so here's Toronto. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Chris Anderson. Then there's Landry Fields. Then it's Williams. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 Ps, Steve? purposeful, precise passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors.
You look at NBA defenses now, more and more they're designed to deny points in the paint and three-pointers and concede long twos. That's the impact of analytics because the numbers indicate the long two is the lowest percentage shot to take.
Oh, Quinn dishes to Gordon. They get a hand on it. Anderson with the ball. Johnson kicks to Hansbrough. Here's Fournier. The rebound by Anderson. And you know, it seems players are starting to avoid those long twos early in the shot clock.
Yeah, and especially the elite scorers, becoming much more conscious about their shot selection. Last season, the top 5 scorers were more efficient than at any time since the ABA-NBA merger almost 4 decades ago.
Johnson kicks to Lowry. Fades. And that one's good.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Now, here's Ridnour. The Magic again can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question, and that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead. And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
The Magic have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Hansbrough. And it's 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yes, I like that. And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And talk about applying pressure to an opponent. Tonight's win will move their record to 2-0 in the season series with 2 more games left to play on their year against the Magic.
Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Anderson. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
You know, it's such a treat to watch the game for a living. It doesn't stand still. It keeps evolving. And as we see the leadership changing hands, a new commissioner, new owners, I think that process will continue. And hopefully they'll strike that balance between preserving the tradition of the game while also continuing to attract new fans.
For 3, Gordon. Looking to end the run. And that misses badly. Air ball. For Toronto, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Baseline try. That is good. We talk about the new team owners. More than 30%, Clark, of the league's teams have changed hands. I didn't know this since 2010.
I did not either, but again, as franchises grow in value, the owners are getting much more involved. And again, understanding the appreciation potential of this kind of asset. It's a bigger chunk of their portfolio now. It used to be owners were guys that kind of came through the basketball business somewhat and didn't look at it as something that could be a viable asset. But now it's a big business play.
Toronto with the ball. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. Hansbrough, that's good.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Yeah, no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
And here is Ridnour. Here's Gordon. Here's O'Quinn off on that one. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
on the left, y'all. Set it off on the right, y'all. Set it off. Come on, let's set it off. Y'all want this party started quickly, right? Set it off, set it off, set it off, set it off. Set it off, I suggest, y'all. Set it off, I suggest, y'all. Set it off, set it off. Come on, set it off.